Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Knockout Investing Life. Today, I'm going to talk about AMP token. That's AMP token. This is an ERC20 token, and it's built based on Ethereum, and it was launched last year in September. So it's only been about 1 year. Let's dig deeper into what AMP token is. What does it do? And will it actually bring value to investors in the future? So let's actually look at their official website. This is their official motto. Let's take money into the 21st century. I like that idea. That's very catchy and it's very enticing. AMP provides assets like ZEC, Bitcoin, Dogecoin with instant verifiable assurance for any real-world application. Let's dig deeper into what that means. AMP is a universal collateral token designed to facilitate fast and efficient transfers for any real-world application. When using AMP as collateral, transfers of value are guaranteed and can settle instantly. While the underlying asset reaches final settlement, a process that can take anywhere from seconds to days, AMP is held in escrow by a collateral manager. Once the transaction successfully settles, the AMP collateral is released and made available to collateralize another transfer. AMP exists to serve as universal collateral for anyone and any project. Let me break this down into simpler words. For example, if you are using Bitcoin to buy something, that's not a good idea right now because it takes a long time for the Bitcoins to transfer. If you are a merchant, you would not like that. If I was a merchant, I want to get paid right away. So it's still easier to get paid with cash or to get paid with a debit or a credit card. This is why we don't have a mass adoption of cryptocurrencies to use as currency, right? El Salvador is 2021, and El Salvador is the first country to legalize Bitcoin as a legal tender for their country to use. Imagine if that was the case for the entire world, right? This is why I believe that we are still in the early stages of cryptocurrency. Bitcoin came out 2011. It's only been 10 years. And only a small fraction of the whole world even knows about cryptocurrency, right? But here's the thing. The future is digital. So if you just think about that, right? That driving factor or that driving ideal, then you know that investing in cryptocurrency is a smart and a no-brainer. That's why I'm heavily invested in crypto right now. Now let's get back on track here. What else does AMP token offer that is unheard of or that is new in the cryptocurrency space? Again, the big thing is that it's a digital collateral token. So how does it work? Well, let me go back to the example with Bitcoin, right? It takes a long time for Bitcoin to transfer. So AMP token is actually going to take the place of those Bitcoins. So in the meantime, the merchant actually gets paid. So they're happy. Now, it's going to take a while for the Bitcoin to successfully transfer over. And when that does happen, the AMP tokens are released and then they can be used again. And that's how it's used, all right? So that's how it works. So this is a profound idea. This is unheard of. Not a lot of tokens out there, not a lot of coins out there are doing this. This is why I have really am liking this coin, right? I've really invested in AMP token. Later on in this video, I will reveal to you how many AMP tokens I purchased. How many AMP tokens am I holding right now? And do I plan to buy more? We'll find out. Let's move on. What makes AMP unique? Well, the technology utilizes collateral managers and token partitions. So those are big concepts, but let me break it down. What those things mean is that they make the asset transfer a lot more easy and a lot more efficient. That's all you really have to know. Real world use cases. Again, it is collateral for payment networks and collateral for individuals and collateral for DeFi platforms. So it offers 3 diverse uses, and this is going to help bring value to AMP. If it's able to diversify its uses, the real world uses, this is only going to strengthen it, okay? That's just a little bit of introduction to AMP. Now let's go to the charts. Let's look at the price and let's look at how it has performed this past year. Right now, it's currently trading at around 4 to 5 cents. And it's been trading sideways. It's been consolidating these past few weeks, so we don't see a lot of price movement. If we look at the year chart, I see something very interesting. AMP is slowly and gradually climbing up, so it's building higher highs and higher lows. We've reached an all-time high of 12 cents, and this was back in, I believe, mid-June. And then now we're actually not that far off, right? We're still around 4.5 cents, so not too far off. I purchased it recently, and I will reveal to you where and how many AMP tokens I bought. So keep watching this video. The daily volume, well, this past 24 hours, we saw $20 million worth of AMP being traded. Market cap, almost $2 billion. Circulating supply, 42 billion AMP tokens, and that's out of a maximum supply of 92 billion. So I really like the maximum supply. It's not too much. This is pretty much all we can learn from Coinbase. Let's jump to CoinMarketCap and let's look at some of the numbers. For example, the total addresses or wallets holding AMP, almost 43,000. That's not a lot. If you compare it to SafeMoon or to Dogecoin, where those two tokens have millions of wallet addresses, people don't know about AMP. The word is not out there yet. And the crazy thing is, AMP has a lot of real world uses, right? So in the future, any crypto that wants collateral as a currency, they want to partner up with AMP. That's the way to go. The top 10 holders, they own almost 83% of the AMP tokens in circulation. In fact, the top 3 addresses, they hold over 20% each. So these are huge whales. And I believe these are the co-founders, the development team. And they're not very likely to sell and abandon the project, right? So I don't think that there's going to be any price manipulation. That's why AMP token has actually stayed pretty high in terms of price, even though the bigger market has dropped a lot, right? So from the high of 12 cents in the early summer to a recent bullish jump back up to 7 cents, we are still trading around 4 to 5 cents. And that's not bad at all. I'm liking the price. It makes me want to buy more in the future. That's it for the holders. Next, I'm going to discuss a couple of reasons why I am invested in AMP. First of all, AMP is actually a token under the Flexa network. So Flexa already uses AMP as a collateral digital token. So what is Flexa? They are a global leader in pure digital payments. Flexa offers the fastest, most fraud-proof payments network in the world. They offer guaranteed settlement, and they promise flexible integration options for US dollars, Canadian dollars, and much more. Who is the founder and CEO of Flexa? That's Tyler Spalding. And he went to MIT. He has a lot of experience with blockchain, with cryptocurrencies in general, and he's been preaching about cryptocurrencies since 2011. Now, he shares one of the passions that I share, and that's getting the word out there about cryptocurrency. The future is digital. That means the future is cryptocurrency. So if you believe in that ideal, then that will inform your investments. Where should you invest some of your money right now? Well, for me, I'm investing in cryptocurrencies because, believe it or not, folks, we are still in the early stages of cryptocurrency. Very few people in the entire world even know about Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies. That's why one of my goals with this channel is to get the word out there, to spread the word about cryptocurrencies. That's why I'm making social media or social experiment videos. So I'm going to be a social media influencer for cryptocurrencies. The next part of this video, I'm going to discuss some recent developments with AMP. So what are some new partnerships? The most recent partnership is with GK Software, and this allows AMP to actually be distributed worldwide to over 50 top retailers. So in the future, when these retailers start accepting cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, they will have to utilize AMP because AMP will collateralize the transfer of assets like Bitcoin. This is huge. And another recent partnership was with Income Payments. So through our partnership with Flexa, we enable your customers to pay using their digital currency, wallets, or payment apps. Stay connected to the latest in crypto and keep your customers satisfied. So this is another huge development, and this was still recent. This was this month. Those are the two most recent partnerships just this past month. However, the biggest news that really sold me on why I should invest in AMP is the fact that El Salvador has legalized Bitcoin. Now you can use Bitcoin as legal tender, as currency in El Salvador. And take this, folks. El Salvador, the largest bank, has actually partnered up with Flexa and AMP. They are using AMP already as a collateral token in El Salvador. So that process is already happening right now. This is huge, right? In the future, if cryptos want to be used as legal tender, as currency for trading, buying stuff, they will have to partner up with AMP, because AMP will be the collateral token that gets paid to the merchant until the asset, like Bitcoin, is successfully transferred over. And then the AMP token is released back. This is phenomenal. And it's crazy how a lot of people don't know what AMP does, right? So this is huge. And there aren't a lot of YouTubers who cover crypto that are talking about AMP. There's not a lot of information out there. So I definitely will make more videos about AMP going forward. And the last part of this video, I'm going to show you how much AMP tokens I have purchased. The last part of this video, I'm going to show you how many AMP tokens I bought. And I made this big purchase towards the end of August. I bought 184,000 AMP tokens. And right now it's currently worth just about $8,000. My target sell price is actually over $1. So I would be happy with $1 if that happens in like a year, 2 years. But if it shoots up, to $5, $10, that's great. More money for me, right? So who wouldn't want that? That was a quick introduction to AMP token and Flexa. If you're new to AMP, still do your own due diligence before you make any investment decisions. If you are a returning investor with AMP, then I hope you like my video and you subscribe to my channel. I do a lot of giveaways, especially SafeMoon giveaways. So please like, comment, share my videos, and subscribe to my channel, and you may be eligible to win my future giveaways. That's it for this video. I'll see everybody in the next vlog.